earlier when I was reading, it was just bits and pieces from here and there. And Univ.AI just kind of streamlined it for me completely. Yeah, currently I'm now working at Bolt, which is one of the leading firms in the EV industry. We are right now making the world's biggest EV charging network in India.
Okay. So you left out a little bit, which is that you're the head of data science at Bolt.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Which, in my knowledge, is probably one of the fastest sort of paths from being like a staff data scientist to being a data science boss. So tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, initially, when I started off from college, I was just fresh out of college. I kind of didn't know what was good, what was bad, and I took the first job that was available to me, which was in TCS, right? And I was in the R&D department. I got to work on a lot of interesting pilot projects, which were dealing with a lot of statistical modeling and data development. Then changed to a startup a very small stage startup in Mumbai, but was, corely focused, was heading the data team over there, but it wasn't a big team, just 5-6 of us folks over there. But worked there for 2 years, got a lot of knowledge on how things work in a very fast-paced, dynamic environment over there, right? And after that stint, I kind of decided to switch roles again, learned a lot on my own, did a lot of self-studying, then got to join Univ.AI's first cohort class over there. Picked up a lot of things, and that actually helped me transition to a more technically oriented role in MoneyTap, which was where I was working before Bolt.
Well, I mean, on a sort of, what do you call it, unexpected bonus,
Yes.
You've hired 2 more of Univ graduates, right?
Yes. And really lucky because, I was always impressed. I was also, acting as an assistant with Univ.AI as a teaching assistant. So I got to really interact with a couple of folks over there, and I knew how they were during classes and all. And so when, Paulos talked to me about, hiring a few folks, they're looking out for a job change, I was like immediately on board. That's good because I already have a ready reference, and it was good timing. Before Univ, I was primarily self-taught, did a lot of online courses. I actually kind of, even for all the aspiring candidates out there who want a good background in statistics, I kind of always tell them to use Sal Khan's courses in statistics, which is on YouTube. And it was primarily free, but just did a lot of online reading. Yeah, right. There aren't. Actually, if you come to think of it, like the people, marketed as data science jobs, but they're primarily a lot of reporting, analytics jobs as well, wherein you are extracting data from the databases, putting some insights, and then occasionally on your occasion, doing some modeling exercises to give value to the business, right? But when I think of a data science job or a data science role, it involves, for me, there are 3 or 4 things, when I'm looking at it. One is that you need to have a good context understanding, right? You should be able to formulate a business statement from a very vague objective out there, right? Narrow down the scope of it, understand exactly what you want, and take time in developing data, cleaning data, understanding your data, and then solutioning towards it, right?
Yeah.
And once you're solutioning towards it, then you also need to continuously monitor what you've developed so far and put in production, and you should be able to, look back at it, reflect, and retrain whenever required, right? So
retrain meaning retrain your models.
Retraining your models, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, not the person, but
Not
retraining, not yourself. I mean, that could also be there, but retraining the models or solutions, or changing the solutions whenever required, right? So you should be on top of your game and change as and when required.
Okay.